The Tusker, written by Deepankar Shom, published in the year 2010. Sir, do you have some fruits with you? The driver of our car asked me in a very excited tone, and virtually with those words, we got up from deep sleep. It was about 7 o'clock, and the pleasant ray of sunlight was peeping through our windscreen and side screen of the vehicle. It was early winter. We could realize that our vehicle was stuck up in a long jam, and there was little hope of early clearance of traffic. In fact, we took a taxi from Bhubaneswar after having dinner and anticipated to reach destination by next day 7 a.m. The night journey was very pleasant as there was no congestion of traffic and maximum path was full of forest. Considering the risk associated in driving vehicle after odd hours, we kept driver busy in different gossips so that he did not feel drowsy. The taxi driver was hardly of 30 years of age and was very docile and obliging. During discussion, we could know that he was living happily with wife and 4 children. While my friend curiously asked the taxi driver, Ganesh, the reason of such a big family, he replied gently, we always prefer to have more children as they will be our earning members from childhood, unlike rich and well to do persons, and add to our family income. That day, we could realize that the word family planning had different implications and it differs from person to person according to their socio-economic status. Our journey was very interesting as by sitting in the rear seat, we were busy in conversation with the driver and enjoying the gravity of the forest in the moonlight, and about 4 a.m. we slept sitting on the back seat of the car. We handed over few pieces of bananas to the driver and inquired him for anything more as he did not take substantial food last night. But the driver smilingly replied that he did not want for himself but for the elephant who was approaching towards our vehicle. To our utter surprise, we saw a wild elephant having formidable tusks was approaching from the front all along the national highway by swinging its long trunk and extending it towards drivers of vehicles one by one. All drivers and persons sitting in the vehicles were offering fruits, vegetables, and other eatables which the elephant was swallowing gleefully. After giving the bananas to the elephant, our driver told us a very interesting story that this elephant used to come from nearby forest very frequently and blocked the road and collected fruits and other eatables from each vehicle. If somebody did not voluntarily offer anything for him, then the elephant used to search the vehicle by entering its trunk. But it never harmed anyone, whether they offer something or not. Now we could realize the reason of long traffic jam, and after taking the eatables from every vehicle, the elephant allowed the vehicles to go and the jam was cleared. Due to massive deforestation and rampant mining activities in this area, the wild elephants were not getting their food regularly. So they had no way left to choose this unique way of collecting eatables by means of dadagiri, by blocking the roads. Everybody in that locality was aware of the fact and used to carry some eatables for the pachyderm. Later, I shared this unique experience many times with my friends around the coffee table in leisure time, as the incident had an impression on my heart. After about 2 years, we again got an opportunity to visit the same mining town. Knowingly the incident of our last trip, I took lot of fruits to enjoy the excitement of offering to the king of forest if I stuck up on the same road. But we could not see any blockade in our entire journey, and after reaching the destination, I could not control my eagerness and asked the owner of the hotel where I stayed. What the hotel owner told, it was not only surprising but very much agonizing. About 6 months ago, the same elephant was found dead on the roadside where he used to appear, and the reason of its death was due to intake of poison. Later on, after medical examination, the fact was revealed that few unscrupulous people, out of wild pleasure, mixed venom in the eatables and offered the same to the elephant, which brought an end to the life journey of the Tusker. The locals did develop a special affinity with the elephant. Resultantly, to keep its memory alive, some social organizations constructed a statue of their beloved elephant. Again, in solitary, sometimes, still I look. Animals are more trustworthy than humans. Thank you for listening. Now, word power. The driver of our car asked me in a very excited tone, and virtually, with those words, we got up. Virtually means nearly or almost. Sunlight was peeping through our windscreen. Peep means come gradually. Tusker means elephant. Drowsy means sleepy. The taxi driver was hardly of 30 years of age and was very docile and obliging. Docile means obedient, submissive. Obliging means willing to do a service, helpful. That day, we could realize that the word family planning had different implications and it differs from person to person. Implication means the effect that an action or decision will have on something else in the future. To our utter surprise, we saw a wild elephant having formidable tusks. Here, formidable means intimidating, causing fear, or impressively large and powerful. Due to massive deforestation and rampant mining activities. Here, rampant means uncontrolled or unchecked. Pachyderm means elephant. What the hotel owner told, it was not only surprising but very much agonizing. Agonizing means causing great physical or mental pain. The reason of its death was due to intake of poison. Intake means an amount of food or any other substance taken into the body. The fact was revealed that few unscrupulous people, out of wild pleasure, mixed venom. Unscrupulous means having no moral principles, not honest. Again, in solitary, sometimes solitary means lone, single. I soliloquize. Soliloquize means speak one's thoughts aloud when by oneself. Thank you.